Now let us study the different types of simple epithelial tissue. The types are squamous epithelial tissue, cuboidal epithelial tissue, ciliated epithelial tissue, glandular epithelial tissue, sensory epithelial tissue, and germinal epithelial tissue. So these are the types of simple epithelium. Now let us study the very first type of simple epithelial tissue, that is squamous epithelial tissue. Just look at the diagram. Squamous epithelial tissue is found in blood vessels, alveoli of the lungs. It lines the coelomic cavity, etc. Let us study its structure. Look at the cells. Cells are flat. They do not have much height. They are thin. They are polygonal in shape, and sometimes they remain with serrated margin. Serrated margin means zigzag margin, interlocking margin. The cells show a prominent, means distinct, spherical or oval nucleus, but exactly in the center of the cell. Cells fit together like tiles of the footpath. Hence, it is also called as pavement epithelium. What is its function? Squamous epithelium helps in protection, absorption, transport, filtration, and even sometimes secretion. So this is how you are going to explain about squamous epithelial tissue. Now let us move further. Now we'll study the second type, that is cuboidal epithelial tissue. Just look at the diagram. See the cells. Cells are cuboidal in shape, means they have some height. Okay. Now let us study its structure. Cuboidal epithelial tissue. You will get this tissue in the lining of pancreatic duct, salivary duct, proximal and distal convoluted tubules of the nephron. You will come to know about them in excretory system. Nephron word will come to know, we will study in excretory system. It is the structure which helps in formation of urine. So its parts are proximal and distal convoluted tubule, where you will get cuboidal epithelial tissue. Let us study its structure. Cells are cuboidal in shape. Cells are with spherical nucleus, but exactly at the center. Look at the diagram. Its function is absorption and secretion. This is about the cuboidal epithelial tissue. Now we'll go for columnar epithelial tissue. The name itself indicates cells are columnar in shape. Alright. Now we'll study about it. Columnar epithelium or columnar epithelial tissue, you will get it in inner lining of intestine, gallbladder, gastric glands, intestinal glands. What is the structure? Cells are tall pillar-like, so you call them as columnar epithelial cells. Their inner ends are narrow, while free ends are broad and flat. These apical ends are always broad and flat. Free surface of these cells show large number of microvilli. So look at this upper broad end of each and every cell. The cell shows some projections. These minute projections are referred as microvilli. In next slide, you will come to know what do you mean by this microvilli. But do remember, microvilli are found only at the free surfaces of the cells, and they are more in number. Each cell is with oval nucleus which is present in lower half of the cell. Means do remember this important point. Here, nucleus is not present in the center of the cell, but rather it is situated towards the lower narrow end of the cell. The function of columnar epithelium is secretion and absorption. Its absorption capacity gets increased because of presence of microvilli.